so today we're going to learn about the translocation process in plant. First thing you need to know is the translocation occur in phloem. But how? This is muscular bundle. Here is xylem, which is contain water, and phloem that carries food from the food source to the other parts of plant. We can see here the phloem contains sugar molecule that dissolve in water, forming a very thick sugary sap, which are food for the plant. So this is the leftover cytoplasm, or we call it as cell wall. They have gaps in between to allow food flowing through. If you look at here, there is couple of cells next to the phloem. This upper cell contains more sugar molecules compared to this cell. Let's assume this cell is a new developing leaf cell. In this case, this cell needs a lot of sugar molecules for its growth. So the basic concept here is some sugar from this cell will diffuse into phloem and be transported into the cell that in need of sugar molecules. So now this cell has a higher concentration of sugar molecules. But how does the phloem decide the direction of the transfer? The cell that in need of sugar could be here or at the upper region of the plant. It could be anywhere. Here's the process begin. The first step is to put sugar into the phloem tube, and we call it as loading. If the concentration here is higher than in the phloem tube, the sugar molecules will automatically diffuse into the phloem tube. But when the concentration of sugar molecules in this cell is equal or lower than the concentration in the phloem tube, a process called active transport involved. Active transport involved when this cell requires energy to move the sugar molecules into a high concentration region. Now, this region has higher concentration of sugar molecules compared to the other region in this phloem tube. Next is water from xylem start flowing into the phloem by process osmosis. Osmosis is occur where the low concentration of solvents such as water move to a higher concentration of solvent region. This process occurs to make sure this part is diluted by water from the xylem. This process causes this region to puffing up over here. It means that the pressure over here is very high and the wall is pressing or squeezing this solution, so this solution is automatically start moving from here to the low pressure region. The solution is moving to the region that has lower pressure. By means of lower pressure, this region has low concentration of sugar molecules. So this answer to our question earlier. It is the pressure in each region will decide which direction of sugar molecules will move. Now, the sugar molecules will move down from here to here. Due to high pressure over here, the whole solution will start moving until it reach over here, the low pressure region. This move called flow. Now, as we can see here, the solution has reached the destination. Remember here, this cell have lower concentration compared to this region. Now, the sugar molecules will diffuse out from the phloem tube and it will be taken up by this cell. This we call as unloading from the phloem tube. Well, now the sugar molecules are removed from this region, means this region has low pressure and concentration. Water from the phloem tube at this region will move back to the xylem by process osmosis. So that's how the translocation happens inside the plant. By the end of this video, I hope now you can understand better about this lesson, translocation in plant. So that's all from me. Bye bye. Stay safe everyone.